know what? Fuck it.
I'd rather you didn't.
Not you.
I'm sure it would rather you didn't also. Poor thing just over here trying to behave itself, mind its own business. Also, I just want to point out that was the first thing that was live on the recording, so good job, Tall.
Oh, wonderful.
That's honestly not the worst thing that we started with, I don't think.
It's probably at least in the top 20.
Yeah.
How do I manage my
Bank account?
HP on
HP
D&D Beyond?
on Beyond?
I had 67.
Did you roll for HP?
Yes, he got a 12.
Yeah.
Go to the Anvil Dawn.
Yeah.
Manage HP and underclass. I don't know of a better way to do it.
That's literally the only
Wait,
way.
manage HP
in class. And
in class.
Yeah, so you should be in the editor version of the builder, right? You click the class tab. In the upper right-ish area, there should be a blue button that says Manage HP.
Yeah.
Click that.
Okay.
You're looking to do Override HP, I believe.
Yes. Okay. So that's 67 plus 12.
It already added for con, so 9.
9.
I think you just put your total in there.
Wow.
Yeah, you put what your current total should be in that tab.
79. Okay.
Yeah, I think this time I just default to do whatever beyond it gave me for HP.
Which is going to be the average.
Yeah.
I probably should get into the habit of manually managing my HP, but I don't know.
Well, you only manually do it, as far as Beyond is concerned, if you are rolling for HP.
Yeah.
If you're going to roll for HP, then yeah, you take that risk into your own hands. But Lots not wishes you well.
Well, whatever do you mean, but?
Look, I'm not saying that the fact that I could only get better by rolling.
Yeah.
Literally couldn't be worse.
I sort of associate runes with dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stereotype, yeah.
Dwarves and giants.
Dwarves, giants, and Interconic are all runic style of writing.
Boblin is back up to a level 3 fighter, and I am thinking of what?
Oh, I didn't know you went that far into Paladin. Dang.
Boblin's a 5. He's a 5-3 split now.
Yeah, that way he kept his extra attack.
Yeah.
Which would feel real bad. Good from extra attack to no extra attack.
Some of the Rune Knight stuff is pretty cool.
It is. But remember, if you biggie size yourself, you will no longer be able to fit on the saddle.
I mean, also fun thing, your patron god is an old, forgotten dwarvish god.
That's exactly what I was leading into.
So what I'm hearing is you'd let him take Battle Rager.
That's a barbarian.
I know
That's
what
a
I said.
barbarian.
That's not a no.
Okay, Balin, let's go barbarian.
Yeah, just spike ball, goblin.
Yeah.
I know it's sort of a thing to like throw some of the smaller characters, but that'd be sort of interesting if like one character's whole shtick was to like bundle up into like a spike ball with their armor and just get tossed about by a friendly player.
Yeah. Battle Rager.
Yeah.
Because technically they're the only ones that are able to become proficient with spiked armor.
Oh, so spiked armor is a thing.
Yeah. Battle Rager is a dwarf-specific barbarian subclass. Like, their whole thing is they hug you to death.
A little bit, yeah.
They are just covered in spikes, and they just porcupine, charge at you, and hug you to death. That's their whole shtick. Angry, angry fucking hugs.
Or just go Dark Souls and just keep rolling into them with the armor. I don't know if it's Dark Souls 3 specifically or Dark Souls in general, but I know there's that thorn armor.
It's been a hot minute since I've Dark Souls armor looked up, but I believe 3 have the Thorns armor. I don't remember in earlier editions.
I think there was Thorn's armor in at least 1 and 3. I'm not sure about 2, but I want to say 2 had it as well.
And pretty much every time I see invaders run with it, they just constantly roll into you.
I didn't do too much in Dark Souls 3. When it dropped, I was a little busy.
Anyways, we all good?
I think we've been live for the last, 5 minutes.
5. Yeah. Yeah. Urgh.
Anyone else have any level up questions they want to ask?
Goblin is good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Debatable Boblin.
Let us start, as we always do, with roll call. Tokas.
Hello.
Totzig.
Nay.
Dr. Stragan Shade.
Present.
Salik.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
And Boblin.
I'm Boblin.
When last we met, you had all taken a much needed and much deserved breather from the chaotic siege of the Fane of the Night Serpent. Blood was spilled, friends lost, tears cried, and resolve forged again. As you finalized your deal with Fenthaza, immediately threw the head of Rosnisi into a small horde of his followers, saying he's dead and Fenthaza murdered him. Left as the UNT were being overrun by ice zombies, effectively, and throughout what I'm going to say would be like a day and a half of walking, because this damn Lost City is massive and you've done it before. You've gotten to where you've been told the next leg of your journey is. And we start here. Can everyone see?
Shift ping to where we should be able to see.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nope.
Nope.
Alright. Alright, how do I do this again? Dynamic lighting, vision on. Can.
Now I can see.
Yep.
Still
Okay.
no.
All I had to do was fuck with Seleek's.
Oh no.
Toxic
Toxic still can't see.
and stream cannot see.
Alright, vision.
Okay. That's Toxic able to see, stream still blind.
Okay, how do I fix the stream then? Because
What
I'm just messing with tokens here,
whoever you just fixed it.
which was Boblin.
Yeah, because I think the stream looks through the eyes of Boblin.
Through the eyes of who is
I
effectively
am a god.
who is
Let's
I
not
am
effectively
the
get
the anime
Lightbringer.
protagonist of
Let's
here.
not get ahead of ourselves there, Boblin.
Saijima was the
Ian.
anime protagonist of Descent into Avernus. Boblin's the anime protagonist of Tomb of Annihilation. All right.
You said the journey took about a day and a half, right?
Yes.
So we would have had another long rest in between.
Yeah, if you guys wanted to mess around, that would have been time that we just like whip panned over. But as you all make your way to where you've been told this location is, you see this area. Near the base of the cliffs, a 15-foot wall, a 15-foot tall obelisk of cracked stone is draped with vines and black moss. Behind it, you see a dark passageway obscured with withered creepers. A second smaller tunnel burrows into the base of the cliff to the east. What do you do?
Well,
We are certain this is indeed the place, yes? We didn't accidentally take a wrong turn at Omu Albuquerque?
I believe we need to find somewhere to insert the cubes, for otherwise proceed with a sense of caution.
Caution.
You most of all.
And if we find any snake people, we kill them.
I believe that's the plan, yes.
Okay, good.
I guess. Mind touching anything in this accursed place. See if we can find where it is we need to, slot in the keys. I'd imagine deeper in the passageway that's just there to the north.
Yep, sure.
Yes, quite.
So I will go first.
All right. Give me a perception check.
I perceive everything.
I was gonna laugh if that was all blood.
I'm blind.
You
think I'm
you were
blind.
fine. You're fine. There's a few things that you see. On the cliff face, because you guys are close to the border wall, you see 3 stone gargoyles as they watch you from the narrow ledges, carved in his cliff face. Each has the face of a bearded devil, mouth agape, and with a silent scream. Always fun. Always fun. The second thing is you see some writing on the obelisk.
This would be helpful if I knew how to read.
Excuse you?
It's a joke. Dad, I know how to read. Don't give me more homework. I don't want to do more homework.
Like, we can go back to basics.
No, I know
Alright.
how to read.
All right, 1 second. Can I link? Do they have this in here as something that I can give you as a handout? I want to know. Give me a moment.
Is it in common?
It is uncommon.
Okay.
Does it say Ted was here?
Satan was here.
Okay, okay. Well, here it is as or it's written. At least I don't think I can find a handout. But I can copy paste. That is what you see on the obelisk. Would you like me to read it out, or would you like to read it out?
All right, Boblin. Come on, you just got done saying you don't need
pressure.
You just got done saying you don't need more homework. Prove it.
Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes Death's mantle, and the seas dries up, and the dead rise, and I don't know this word, the Eternal reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter take head. The enemies oppose. One stands between them. In darkness, it hides. Don the mask or Besen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. Boblin looks around very worriedly. The key turns on the inside only. That do good?
Some homework may be required.
No. Rat. Bernie, you must be learn to read! Bowen yells at Sleep.
And I will take a rubbing of that.
Okay. So as you touch the obelisk, it definitely feels like it hums with magic.
Wait, who touched the obelisk?
I did.
Focus.
Because I'm trying to take a rubbing of this, because I'm sure this information will be helpful.
Alright, now I'm just gonna make sure nothing stupid happens. Okay. Currently, you definitely feel a magic emanating from this obelisk. Would you like to make an Arcana check to like tell or some kind of detect magic? 21, yeah.
And I will flash a genius that to a 25.
Okay. Excuse me. Ooh. So this thing absolutely feels like some kind of arcane prison. Like this is abjuration magic at its finest. Like this is some kind of keystone keeping things in or keeping something in. It is.
Right, so we're going to not do anything with this?
Yeah, like you got the rubbing, but you gotta chill on it. God damn.
Yeah, I got the rubbing. We're good. We're leaving this alone.
Those gargoyles, they wouldn't happen to be the same ones along the ridge of Omu, would they?
Yes, they would. Because this is some of the ridges of Omu. This is just like a bit more of an alcove.
So he definitely flares up the first time he sees it, like, they're not supposed to be this low.
Was that one staring at you before? You can't quite tell.
Just don't fly. It's fine.
So he just quickly sidesteps it as he follows the party.
All right. Now you see an alcove over ahead of you, and an alcove over to the east.
Okay. One stands between them, and darkness at home.
I would also like to ask who has the cubes
They're currently in bag of holding.
under your possession or Tokus's possession?
Toxic has a bag holding.
Toxic. Okay. Good to know. Oh, good to know who controls what.
Is anyone making anything out from this carving?
Right now, no. It seems to be some kind of arcane prison.
What's that one word? Serekak? What is that?
I believe we were told he is the one who set up the death curse.
Oh, so
Yeah,
he
that
left
was-
this message?
Yeah, that was kind of recent. Yeah. You got that information off of Fenthaza.
And we got it off of we've gotten it from several sources.
Yeah, it's just I think the most recent was Fenthaza.
Yes.
The second part of the obelisk seems to be a riddle of some sort.
That's why I took a rubbing, because I am sure it will be useful at some point.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling out the cubes.
Okay.
Does anyone, while I'm shifting to the bag, by all means, scout out those alcoves.
But not too high, yes?
I will just look over here towards that one.
Okay. The alcove runs the length of a narrow tunnel. Each one featuring a bestial statue standing or squawking upon a basin of oil. As you look down that alcove, you see little alcoves and statues on them. Easy history check.
Give me a second. 14.
14. They look like eight of the nine trickster gods preferred animal that you've seen over the course. You haven't really looked to see what's in there, but you only see 8 alcoves.
We have 9 cubes, don't we?
Yes.
We have 9, but there's only 8 here. Which one is the 9th?
I will. Does there look to be like a place for the cubes around the statues or whatever they are?
Well, you'd have to go in there to check.
Okay. I don't want to go in alone. That seems like a bad
absolutely valid.
Oh, that's what Boblin's for, right?
Hi.
Boblin, go first.
Okay.
Carefully, mind you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something weird is happening with the lighting over here.
Because you're going around the obelisk.
No. The obelisk shadow keeps going up to the up and the left, even when I'm right here.
It's on the map, buddy.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
I descend only into blackness.
You can't see in there?
No.
Oh.
One sec,
No,
there's
it's
I don't
it's
want
on
to
the
go into
map,
the
buddy.
eternal black hole. No, no,
Okay,
no.
So
I
you
gave
might
you
need
vision.
to go into the lighting settings and like delete the door or whatever.
No, there's no door there.
There might be one on the lighting layer.
1 second. Low light. I've given Boblin some light. I'm
I see.
assuming
Yes.
you knocked a torch.
Yes.
Torch. Okay. Bobbin will very carefully proceed down.
I will follow carefully behind him.
Okay.
And now, Sleek is not crazy. The shadow is not moving like it should.
Okay, 1 second.
I also noticed that.
Yeah, no, I agreed, but it was
There.
There we go. Although
I
now
just
the shadow
deleted
is
the-
completely.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
right
the shadow is
there.
completely gone.
Yeah, I just deleted the border lock thing on the obelisk. It's fine. Dynamic lighting is fun. Does not mean if anything fucks up, we can just mess around, play around it.
Yep.
All right, Boblin.
Boblin.
Do you proceed?
Yes.
Okay. You can move your token if you'd like. I'm not going to control you here.
Is it dark in there, or is it just the lighting?
Boblin has light.
It is. It is. There is no light in this alcove other than the torch Boblin lit. You could only make out like vague silhouettes from the alcove, from what you can like assume in the alcove.
So, okay, I come across. What do I? Are these statues? Do these look like places for the cubes, or?
Inside the alcove, you see basins of oil and statues of the trickster gods in their animal form.
But no obvious like slot.
No, not from what you can see.
I will do like a quick once over, investigating it.
Okay. You see Moa and Moa the Jakuli and Wongo the Sioux monster across the first one. Aijin the Almirage and Obalaka the Zorbo across on the second one. I'm assuming you're moving up.
No, I'm just
No.
looking at these two statues, like investigating them a little bit closely here.
Okay. Investigation. 10. You again, you see these basins of oil, or it's definitely not water. And like they're right below these statues. There's not much else that you can like pertain at the moment from it. It's like, okay, I don't see anything else. I don't see like a switch or a hole or something. You're looking for a hole for a cube.
Is Dr. Dara and Sleek, are y'all intending to go down the alcove area, or are y'all hanging out right here?
I was waiting back here, but I mean until
I'm going to plan to follow in
we
behind them.
kind of got the.
I think we're okay.
Yeah, I mean I was just letting them like progress through a little bit before following.
Okay.
Since they're
Yeah.
I just didn't want to
So they could
follow
probably follow the doctor, not wanting to stay anywhere near the gargoyles.
Absolutely fair.
But Tatsu will follow those two in as they
Yeah.
the whole crew progresses
Totsig,
further in.
could you give me a perception check real fast?
Okay, well, I'm more curious. Cookie.
Sorry.
You caught me mid cookie.
Like, you're in the position to see this. 20. Okay, so you're looking down the very obvious smooth hallway, and there is a door down that way with 9 square holes for the cubes. But like your instincts as someone who has gone through this hellhole of a fucking continent in a jungle says something screwy there. Like that's just way too obvious. Could it be that obvious? I don't know. There's been way too many traps.
All right. Boblin
So
will.
let me clarify. Are you saying I see this down here looks a little weird, or up here?
Over there. Up here.
Okay.
You see a door with 9 square holes that you like would assume where the cubes would be. But again, that feels way too damn obvious for this this trap-filled hellhole.
All right. I presume it's just more statues and oil.
Yep. The next 2 that you see would be Aijin the Almirage and Opalaka the Zorbo.
Those are words. Okay. All right, Boblin's gonna keep going down. Presumably until he runs into a wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without Boblin, there is no sight, by the way. And again,
Yeah.
So I've taken the cubes out.
Hi.
I've just got them in a general bag. Get in there, Sleek. I'm taking a rear guard.
If we're heading into the alcove, Sleek will pull up dancing lights just to provide some luminance for the. That's the right word, right? For the area.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So if
Boblin.
y'all got a spot
Boblin.
y'all want to see to toss one of these cubes in, there's a door up there with slats.
One of these cubes?
Okay, Boblin. If you would be so kind.
You haven't told me what to roll, Tall.
I know. I'm just gonna move you back over here because you were over there.
Yep.
So over there. Give me a perception check. Okay. Okay, so you're looking around. It's like, okay, there's only 8. That's not right. There's 9 of them. And you like you're not thinking about it, and you kind of like lean on the back wall somehow, and it's like it feels like it feels way too smooth even for this like constructed wall. And then you take a closer look at it. Oh, that is that a magic wall? So you think like this back wall right here is some kind of illusion and magic wall.
Guys, I don't think this wall is real.
Let me have a look. And upon getting to about here, Sleek will first probe it with Mage Hand, just see like how it reacts.
Give me an Arcana check.
Let's see. Oh. All right, one Arcana check. 11.
Okay, so you gotta like smack it with your mage hand. It's like, you're not like the tactile sense of touching something doesn't you don't get any response from a mage hand. So it's just kind of like shifting over the wall, and it looks you could very easily see from like knowing illusions, knowing how to spot illusions, that the hand smoothly goes down on the wall as you're like scraping it down and over some of the illusioned rock. So it definitely has an illusion there, but like your hand can't go through it. You don't really know what else to do or how to like get rid of it.
The illusion seems to be for the purposes of keeping one out. Tokas, shall you use detect magic or shall I?
You can.
Sorry about that. And 10 minutes later, detect magic.
Do the Macarena for 10 minutes.
Putting on the magic Batman detective cap.
Okay, so this whole area radiates magic. Like, you can absolutely see magic if you look out the other side coming from the obelisk. This whole area has like that ambient necromancy that's just like been wafting around. Definitely feels like it's kind of centering on this area, like the start of a like the hole of a sink where everything's kind of just getting pulled to. But as you focus over here, you definitely see like this back wall has an illusion to it. An illusion mixed with some kind of what would be the words I'm thinking of? Like a magical like wall construct. It's not like a complex it's not like a complex thing. It's just like a barrier.
Wait, the GM towards chat real quick.
Okay? Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Did I cut out?
No, we
Nope.
got what you were saying.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just making sure that you saw what Totzing's doing.
Yeah, he's also in the back.
I'm not moving
So-
forward because I can't see where other people are.
Right.
Yeah, same.
Boblin
Yeah.
is the only Boblin and
Tal, would you like me to hop in and give Boblin dark vision?
What?
Boblin has the torch, so
But
he
he
can
also
see.
has dark vision. Naturally.
Yeah, that's fair. So if who here has dark vision? I want to say just Boblin. I don't
Hi.
think Aarakocra.
Hold on.
All right.
Lily does not have dark vision.
Yeah.
I know the doctor doesn't, but I mean, he has other.
Yeah, I can at
ways
least
of
do
being able to see.
Tokus.
Tokus and Boblin have it.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
And we have a dancing light active.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can cast light as a cantrip. So
Okay, so normal dark vision gives you up to 30 feet, correct?
60.
60. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there's that. And then the Boblin. Do centaurs have that? I don't think so.
I do not.
No.
Okay.
Right. But again, I would be casting light, so I would have the 30-30 of light, dim light.
Okay.
And right now, so will be having the dancing lights.
Yep, and dancing lights. So everyone gets to see normally within that with dark vision.
Okay. 1 second.
Because colors might
Just
matter.
messing with things.
Yep.
30-30, and then Salik with dancing lights, so he's emitting bright and low light. 30-30.
It's 2020.
Do we really need to talk about 2020? That was an awful year.
Almost as bad as that joke.
I was drunk.
All right, so is everyone lit up correctly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like it.
It's a little hard to tell in a corridor, but I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to tell in a quarter, exactly.
I'm just. Yeah. All right. So, you are Totzig, you are like showing off the respective like cubes to the statues. Nothing is really happening yet. But yeah, everyone's kind of clumped up over on this side figuring out the thing. So I think you all like know something's up over there. So what would you like to do as you are moving up? What information would you like me to give you?
Looking at them, is there any god that's missing?
All right. You do not see, because you obviously looked around and you made the history check. You do not see Unk, the flail snail trickster god.
Hey, Todzig. Could maybe pass the flail snail cube up?
We will begin daisy chaining the snail.
All right.
Once I get it, I will hand it to so he can say, "Pass this to Boblin."
All right.
Boblin.
Once it gets to Salik and Boblin, the cube emits a small light from it, and the magic wall that you all have been like humming and hawing over dissipates. It's like it just like collapses a bit until you see the statue of Unk, the flail snail, and you see
As
some
the wall,
things in the basement, the basin, as well.
in the basin of oil, you mean?
Yeah, that is on Unk's platform. You see a bunch of where is it? You see a pendant within the oil.
Ooh.
Do not touch it, Baldwin. Yeah, and Sleek will use the mage hand to grab the amulet.
I think that still counts.
Okay. Salik still has detect magic up, correct?
That should be up. And
Yeah.
before anything else, I would like to point out that as the wall dissipates, Sleek would probably just go, "Oh, blast it! I was just about to figure it out," and then hand the cube to Boblin.
All right. So as you like pull up the pendant that was in the oil, you see that the pendant radiates divination magic.
Anything of note?
There's a magic necklace.
Yes, it's certainly magic. It is radiating divination magic, indeed.
No, what's it trying to find?
Arcana check.
All right.
I mean, if the detect magic can't pick this up, then yeah. That's a 26.
Okay.
I will make
26.
that a 30.
God. I appreciate the help. But like at this moment it's like, okay, divination magic. Like this pendant is in the it's a simple pendant. It's made of solid gold and it looks like it's worth maybe, I don't know, 20 25 gold at max. It's been sitting in a basin of oil for who knows how long. So it hasn't really corroded. But again, at this point, you have no idea what kind of divination this thing can do. No one's put it on or anything, so it's like you haven't felt any kind of magic it come off. You know what kind of magic it radiates. You don't know what it is enchanted to do.
Well, it is certainly it is divination in nature, but unfortunately, divination is not my specialty. As such, I cannot tell what it is trying to divine in the first place. Short of putting it on, of course. And then there's no telling what that would do.
Well, best case scenario, you become a raving mad lunatic. We knock you out. We take the necklace off.
Yeah.
All right.
Or you hand it to someone else who you feel should put it on.
Perhaps. Yeah. No, it seems too simple. Perhaps we ought to investigate the rest of the area, see what else we can drum up. And Sleagle, use the mage hand to pass it to whoever has the bag of holding.
That would be back up the daisy chain. So now
Toxic will just put it on.
All right.
Like, it's meant to find something. It was behind a locked door. It's divination. Far as I'm concerned, you confirm that it's not going to blow my throat up because no evocation on it.
Perhaps, but what if you go mad from the visions?
Concerning the stuff I've seen, I think I'll be alright.
Fair enough, it is Jolt.
I missed a spot, but it's nothing mechanically would have been prevalent. As Totzig would have been like showing off the cubes to the statues, the basin would have lit up with blue magic fire. It would have been some kind of illusion. It wouldn't have hurt you, but it would have lit up the area a bit more. Sorry about that. I missed that in the book.
Right.
Sorry.
That's alright. Alright, well, try not to trip. The foliage down here is pretty thick.
Out of curiosity, did we solve any of the riddles just now? That would be in character, not out of character. That's to the party in general.
Well, you have it all written down.
Well, in darkness it hides.
That's
about it.
I was positive the more we dimmed out the lights, the illusion would disappear. Oh, blast.
Boblin, what are you doing in
What? Boblin didn't move.
I have a feeling Dr. Drag selected everybody. Because when Doctor moved down, Boblin moved down.
Okay.
Hey, if I've got control of more than just me, then that's
This is historically a bad idea.
Throw the goblin into oil.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go. Time to take care of Boblin.
All right. So you have the cubes. You have the this necklace. You do see the very obvious door that your paranoid selves are like, that looks way too fucking easy. No, I don't trust any of that. I don't trust that easy. Totzig, since you have the medallion, could I get a I want to say perception check, but it's more like noticing something like very subtle.
What his passive perception?
I'll say
20.
I have a
Yeah, that would
passive
work.
20.
Look, I've used passive very sparingly because I don't know them off the top of my head.
Yeah, just for the record, I took the observant. I have a passive 20.
Okay.
So subtle, I got you, bruh.
Okay.
Gotcha.
This is something that you would notice. So as you are looking around and discussing, like, all right, what the heck's going on? What do we need? You notice that the head of the medallion is like slowly pulling you past the obelisk. It just like slowly like pulls up like it's being pulled by a magnet in a direction.
Hey, I think it's divining something. I'm gonna follow.
All right.
Perhaps you don't have to wear it at all. Perhaps you simply need to be
So,
near the point of interest.
why is it doing that?
Presuming that
You're
point of
on
interest
pest
is not
control.
one of the
This way.
gargoyles.
And then past it would go this way. This way.
I will follow the top.
Don't just dawdle. Come on.
This way.
Following magic necklace. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then as it points you this way, I would like an Arcana check from you.
Okay. Arcana for me is a.
As the doctor goes into the wall.
Bye, doctor.
No, I'm fine.
Not plus 87,
And-
Lord.
They say I have poor self-awareness.
And I will
And begin sleepwalking in this direction.
flash that to bring it.
It would be at advantage. You have the thing. Sorry about that.
Okay, I'll see what that does first. Yeah, no, we're gonna flash the 14.
Okay.
Which will bring it. I don't like how Beyond has it set up. To an 18.
18. So as you've been pulled along, the pull has definitely become stronger as you've been pulled this way. And as it gets to where you're standing, it's pointing directly at this wall, and like the tip of it is like just long enough to where a little bit of an illusion, like it's passing through a little bit of the wall. Like there's an illusion there. And as you just like, wait a second, and like swipe your hand through to like check, the illusion dissipates. 1 second. Can I get rid of it? There? Can you see?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
All right. Well, heave ho, here we go.
And much like the very obvious door.
Oh, where'd that come from?
Yeah. Much like the very obvious door, you do see a door with 9 holes in it. 9 square holes in it.
Well, safe to say, this was in darkness.
Upon seeing this door, Sleagle remarked, No, I think this is still too obvious. There must be some trick to it.
Yes, the trick is now putting them in the right spot.
Yeah.
Mm. And I will now drag your vision over to this one.
Oh no.
And we can't see it.
And now we're blind.
I'm blind.
Give
I
it a
think
second.
I'm blind.
We just got it to work.
I'm sorry.
I'm blind, Lynn.
Dynamic lighting.
Nope, God. Bad.
In the dark, I stabbed Tokus.
Ow!
Oh, sorry, Dad.
Considering how often you get our names wrong, I just figured you stabbed me.
Yeah.
You are a bigger target in the dark.
Okay, not exactly how I would like to have done that, but like, fuck. Alright, back over here. GM layer. Okay. Can you all see?
Nope.
Nope.
Fuck. Um.
As far as I can tell, we have no tokens on this map at all.
Okay. Sorry. Cool interactive piece of puzzle. So ignore your tokens.
We can't see them.
Give it a second.
Done.
The doctor. Can you see now?
9. I was able to select somebody. I don't know who. It looks like me? And at least one other person. I can find them.
Oh, I am in. Okay, I'm a fucking dumbass.
No. Dynamic lighting is something that needs a little practice.
Vision. Goblin.
Hey!
Vision.
Boblin.
Tokas. Vision. Totzig. Vision.
I think all of us could see.
Yeah,
whatever you
we
did, you
see
got it.
y'all. You
Okay,
removed
we're good.
the
We're good. We're good.
dark layer.
All right. So you see on the wall the 9 holes.
The 9 holes.
Yes.
And what do you do? Oh,
Right.
wait. Here we are. More box text. Pulling aside the heavy undergrowth, you uncover a archway in the cliff face. Stone skulls peer down from the lintel, and old bones litter the threshold. As light strikes the entrance, a swarm of bats screeches out. As they go past, being frightened by the sunlight. A slab of worked stone blocks the overgrown tunnel some 20 feet from the entrance. Grinning skulls mark the edges of the slab, in the center of which are 9 cube-shaped cavities arranged in 3 rows of 3.
How long is the hall for our physical representation?
Your physical representation, map real quick. Not that way. This way.
I don't think it was that deep.
About 20 feet in length, from the entrance that you guys opened from the illusion to the puzzle wall. And where is the corridor height? Because it did say that. It's about 12 feet high, and a bit cramped. Yeah, 10 feet wide, 12 feet high.
Okay. Downside is so my fairest guess, and again, any of y'all are welcome to tell me if this seemed insane. The enemy's opposed being the opening of something we apparently need to take heed of.
Yeah.
The enemy is opposed.
I don't
Were any of
personally
these-
recall which of the. They all opposed each other to some degree, but I don't recall who opposed who.
Maybe the way they were set in that hallway was a bit of a hint.
You know what? That would, across from each other.
Yeah. And then what? The snail's in the back, so snail just
Likely,
would
the
not
snail
have.
would be in the middle.
Yeah,
Are we supposed to
that
be able
would
to
be my.
move the pictures? Tall?
You should be able to.
We cannot.
We cannot.
Okay. Arg. Can I give you guys that control?
Should be able to.
Should just give control to
All
all.
players, yeah.
Okay.
So we are all in agreement, though. The snail, because he was in hiding, should not be opposed to anyone, right?
Yeah, so basically in the middle. Because
How?
he.
Double click him like you would any other token. To edit permissions.
Are they tokens?
They are tokens.
Okay.
Alright. That's dynamic lighting. I don't need to give the puzzle cubes dynamic lighting. Okay, there we are.
Okay. Yep, that worked for Crane.
Working on it.
This is the one we are all in agreement on.
Yes.
I guess Boblin,
Boblin.
good lad. Run back there and find out who's standing across from each other.
Okay.
Take good notes, Boblin.
Boblin. And Boblin darts off.
Okay, I will give you that information as soon as I am done messing with these online tokens.
Boblin, Boblin, Boblin.
Boblin is back down to devolving into saying his name over and over and over again. Everyone should be able to move all the tokens.
Yep.
All right. So, Boblin, you see on the wall, on the statues, Moa, the Jakuli, and Wongo, the Sioux monster, are facing each other.
Tall.
You have the cubes in your inventory. You have a way to figure that out.
We have Moa, which I believe was the snake.
Snack.
Wongo. Wongo, which was monkey.
Monkey.
Yes.
Following that,
Following that would be Aijin, the Almirage, and Obolaka, the Zorbo, would be across from each other.
I'm probably misspelling that, and that was but the bunny, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna write bunny.
Bunny.
It's like a jackalope, but with a unicorn horn.
First, which one was it?
And Obolaka, the Zorbo.
Which I believe was
It was the drop bear.
yeah. Weird bear frog icon.
The next one would be Papazotl, the Iblis, and Kubazon, the Froghemoth.
Zarl was the bird
Blood.
versus frog. Hemoth?
I think the froghemoth is this guy.
Yeah,
What?
it has a little flower on its head,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his Triclops eyes.
which should
That means
leave
It
Cat
should be like
the
this.
grung.
Yes,
Right,
it is
like that.
Nang
There we
Nang the Grung and Shigambi the Commodon.
That's
The
a
Commodons
Enigma.
are literal jaguars with snakes growing out of their backs.
That's Enigma.
But died.
Shut up. So did Arson.
So did Union.
You know
Several
that better.
times.
All right.
Union has plot armor made of diamonds.
While we're out of diamonds.
Anyhow.
Who used them all to make armor?
Okay, so
So, somehow put them all opposite, I would imagine.
Opposite, yes, but in what order?
it just says enemies opposed.
It may not matter as long as they're
Opposed.
opposed.
And there's something else that's been gnawing at me. The keys turn on the inside only. Taking one of the cubes, Salik would sort of interact with it to see if there's like a hidden mechanism within it. Like it can be opened up or turned. Sort of like that treasure map in Treasure Planet.
Yeah. I would say you've all had these, at least one of these cubes for, I would say you've been in Omu for at least a week, maybe 10 days. And you've so I'm not even gonna say you need to roll for this. This there seems to be some kind of magic attached to the cubes, and not like some kind of mechanism. You see like on the back of it, there's like where it should insert on the wall. Like there's a little like pipe or something for like a key head in the indent, but that's about it.
Okay.
It seems to be solid stone.
What if it's not being literal in the sense that the key must be turned inside out, but the magic must be turned on the inside?
Or it may be silly Salik. Maybe that's a different step.
Yeah.
Right.
Like each line is its own separate thing.
Because it says the key. These are multiple keys.
Mm-hmm.
There's the keys, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree with your line of reasoning.
I don't foresee us turning these as they are square in square holes. I don't know about y'all, but I don't remember looting. This is the player. I don't remember looting a mask or anything of that nature.
I don't think we've gotten a
The
mask.
only masks stuff was that one where we stuck our eyes through eyelets. They weren't actual masks like we took with us. But do you remember? I don't have the etchings in character of who was allied with who.
You would have the like the tale of the nine gods. I know you've heard it one way or another, at least once from the archaeologists that you had in your party for a certain point of time.
So saying I don't have it like
Yeah.
to reference.
1 second. Okay, here we go.
Because that may
here
determine
it is.
order. Okay.
We see nothing. You may need to move stuff to.
It's a very cute nothing.
Okay, 1 second. I'll just copy paste. Paste.
I mean,
Oh God.
you
Sorry.
could have just pasted in the upper, like from the GM section up to the not GM section.
Yeah.
I tried showing.
Okay. What I mean by that,
Yeah, in the DM section, even if you click show, we're not seeing the DM section
Yeah.
of that.
so
Those are
there's-
your
There's
notes.
a text box above that. You can put it in there, and then we can have the hand on it.
Yeah.
Do you see it now?
Click
No.
show again after you've moved it.
And hit save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, we are going through chat log here. All right, so nine Tricks of God. We're gonna ignore the whole as characters. Da da da. Long ago, Ubato hardened his heart. About one morning, a wise Zorbo, Zorbo being, if I remember right, that's a drop bear,
Yes.
emerged from the tree and spoke to the dying. He decided to cook a stew made.
Okay, so reading on, Obalaka and the Zorbo and Almirage became terrible enemies, so we want them separate.
So we got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't final, but I'm just putting them kind of what I'm thinking. And then after we read through this, we can adjust it.
Yeah. Basically, lines of
Yeah.
boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop. With the snail in the middle. Because snail.
And then, yeah. I think this. And then this. Yeah.
All right. Do you all agree to this?
Well, I'm still reading through this to see.
Oh yeah. So go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that's what I said. I just put this just as a.
Yeah. See, this is where it'd be much more like handy to be in a physical room playing this, because I could just hand this out as a handout,
Mhm.
and it's like, okay, talk this out, do some detective working, doing the puzzles, see what you think, and then come to me when you think you're good.
Just reading through it, I'm not seeing a lot of ally. It's more all opposed stuff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why they're opposed. I think it was stuff from their temples, like they some of them were buddies, but that's could be me misremembering.
Yeah.
I don't see any issues with the layout. They're all
Yeah.
diametrically opposed to each other.
Right. Basically, as long as they're on opposite ends, I'm assuming that this will be solved as long as enemies are not next to each other. And I don't see any conflicts there, and everything is like opposite.
Yeah.
The holes we put the cubes into, do they have any indents that sort of resemble the cubes, or because the cubes have an indent, but what about the holes themselves?
There seems to be some kind of rod in the end that seems to be where they would click in for when you like fully push them in. But
So
they all seem to be the same kind.
we got them like
They don't-
just hanging off the edge right now.
Yeah, it's just like halfway in, just so you could see it.
All right. So Salik, Mr. Mage Hand, I'm a step back, and just go ahead and start poking them in.
Very well then.
Okay.
And Zalik will go ahead and mage hand start putting these in, starting with the flail snail in the center, and then working his way from clockwise around, starting from the upper left.
The way this is worded in here, okay, so you get the flail snail in, and you hear the click, and nothing happens. What is the next one that you would put in?
Again, I said I start from the upper left, the snake.
And
Okay, so you go to like put that in with your mage hand. Now I have to ask the question: how far back is everyone?
I got it all the way out of the tunnel.
Okay,
That's why we're using Mage Hand.
Salik. What about you?
Well, if we're gonna go to the trouble using Mage Hand, then yes, League wouldn't be anywhere near the door.
Okay, thank you. You're being cautious, and I appreciate it. So you go to click in the snake one, and you see the click, and immediately it kind of there's an arc of some kind of magical electricity, and then the cube gets shot out and tumbles like 5 feet away from the door. You think if you were standing in there, that would have beamed you straight in the head.
Seeing this after like once everything settles down, Sleek will look at this and go, good news! I made progress. Yeah, you put in the snail last. That is what I have
No,
determined.
just the snake popped out. The snail clicked in, and nothing was wrong with the snail.
Oh, just the snake popped out.
Yes.
Well then, perhaps I was right earlier. Perhaps
gonna
they
put that
do
down.
have to be rotated in a certain order. Or they have to be put in 2 at a time. Alas, I'm afraid I don't have that many mage hands at once.
If that's what we want to try to do, is put them in at the same time, the doctor can mage hand too.
Okay.
And we can try to put the snake and the monkey end at the same time on opposite corners.
And just to be on the safe side, Sleek will try putting the snake in. Actually, we'll sort of reverse the order of the snake and the monkey. So, like, the monkey would go over here, and the snake would go in the other one.
All right.
Right. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so on the count of 3.
Sorry, I'm reading the book to make sure I'm not missing anything.
This actually suddenly makes more sense. That this is going to be very close to what we need to do.
So you go to click in, and you see both the monkey and the snake one get shot out again. Since those are the only ones in there. And you are far enough away to not get hit.
Indeed, we do seem to be missing something.
Yeah, I think you you would come to the assumption like that those were not the right spots for those. Probably this all seems to have some kind of configuration you need to do.
Actually, hold up. Going back to
we still have the map of the entire area, right? Like the whole temples and everything. Can we see that real quick?
You never had a map of Omu. You just kind of ran around it. But
we basically had a rough idea of where everything was.
Yeah,
When we were on the cliff.
I don't. Okay, I'm gonna look at this because I don't think there's anything that go along with that. I don't want to metagame too hard, but like I don't want to sit here for another like 30 minutes,
right,
waiting on something that could be nothing. I'm just gonna quickly look at this to make sure. No, I'm just going to give you this right off the bat. No.
Okay.
Okay. Looking at the stuff we copy pasted on the right. Is this something we obtained, or is that just like for our general benefit?
For what?
The story we would have gotten from the archaeologist.
Yeah, the story you would have gotten from the archaeologist, that would have been information that you were given.
Okay, so if we have indeed heard this, then thinking back to that, so you could probably say, what about this? What if it is in the order of which they emerged? Like a wise Zorbo emerged from her hollow. So the first one in order would be Zorbo.
But didn't we just try to put? No, that's Wongo that we put up there.
Yeah, Wongo you put in there.
Okay, so if we go in order of the story,
I'm just gonna move these guys off of.
No, wait. Oh, Mongo or Mungo?
no, there's
Yeah. I don't. I want you guys to figure this out on your own. But like, there's certain things that are like, oh, damn my DMing. And I know a couple of people here have at least read through some of this, so I'm very thankful that they're not like metagaming. All right.
okay. Let's do this. Because just I've reread that like 2 or 3 times. If that's the information that we have to go off of, I don't see anything that we're really going to glean from that. So we've already know that if we put one in the wrong spot, it's just going to pop out. And with our mage hands, we're not risking anything.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we just take one and keep shoving it in one of the 8 holes until it sticks?
I mean, brute forcing it
I
is
mean,
an option. That's absolutely fair.
well, I mean, if it pops out of all the holes, then we know that it's not going to accept one.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to rule out this hole. We have to put them in 2 at a time.
Mm-hmm. They're yeah. Okay. Okay.
And just because I want to do the monkey.
Okay. Where are you putting monkey?
We're just gonna. He didn't go in the top, so I'm shoving him in the other 6 holes.
Okay.
So if he sticks in one, just let me know which one.
Okay. Would you like to move the monkey? Monkey.
I mean, I'm just gonna go in order. Did
Okay.
he stick here?
No. Shot out.
No. How about over here?
Shot out.
How about this one?
Shot out.
This one?
Shot out.
This one?
Click.
Okay.
Look, brute force is sometimes just the way to go.
Okay, so that would mean Snake goes here.
Yeah. So if we're right, then Snake would click in here.
That is correct. You also hear the click there, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
And congratulations, you've got a tic-tac-toe.
Not exactly.
Oh, but I didn't even get a turn. Here, let me try.
Yeah.
And League will start putting in the next. We'll start putting in the next combo.
Yeah.
You start playing Connect 3.
So starting with the top left.
Click.
Okay.
Haha! First try. Well, more like
This
third
one-
try, but hush.
This one goes here.
Yeah. So that one would go there.
Click.
Boblin, why don't you try? Oh wait, you don't have mage hand. Oh,
No.
very well, Doctor, you're done.
Well,
I mean, we can give you a really
I
long
think-
stick, and you can just poke one in.
this should click.
Was it a click or a pop?
Sorry. There. Pop.
Okay. So we're gonna go up here.
Click.
Yeah, and then bird. And
Click.
then yeah, I can already tell this should be the solution.
Pop. Pop.
Really?
Flip flop 'em.
They messed that up then, because that should have been correct.
Click. Click.
Okay.
So, yeah, whoever. Yeah. So whoever has the like last cube, just before it's put in, Sleek will go right there.
Before we put in the last one, we should have Boblin carry it and set it in. Let him get that.
Can I
Yeah.
put it in a cube?
Yeah.
You can put in the last one, Boblin.
Okay.
All right, so Boblin, you go over with the frog cube with Nang Nang's cube.
Frog.
After all of those misadventures with the frog people, and you put it in, and you hear the click
Yay.
as where is it? As all the 9 cubes flare with light and then disappear, growling like angry beasts, the slab begins to slide up into the ceiling. And as you see the door slowly go, and all of the cubes go with it, you see 20-foot hallway and another door.
Well, one down. So let's see
Do we have
here.
any spare cubes?
I have a feeling that was the door that required the cubes.
Okay, let me just go over back.
All right.
All right. Lighting, dynamic lighting. Delete. All right, what do you do?
Boblin will move up and to where the door rose.
Mm-hmm.
What door? I'm blind.
Nope. Shift ping. Whenever you switch maps.
There we go.
All right.
I'd look ahead at the door. What's it?
Okay.
side?
Another
Lean.
slab blocks the hallway 20 feet beyond the first door. An iron lever is set into the door's surface, with a graven stone skull leering down from above.
Uh,
Uh,
kind of look like a nice door.
I'm going to scoop up the little ones just because it's such a tiny space.
Mm-hmm.
One on the
How
shoulders.
tall
one
are
on-
you? I gotta ask.
That would put me. I think I'm about 6'9".
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, because it's like
technically a little taller, but due to
the hallway seems to narrow down. It's not like to the point where it's concerning yet, but it seems to be narrowing down as you get to the next doorway.
Seeing that, I'm going to try and like scan the seams of the wall for any shenanigans.
Okay.
Sleek will also scan just because this always seems too simple.
Perception checks.
Chat right down there.
Active looking requires rolls.
That's a 17 for me.
17.
Don't know why it jam rolled, but there you go. 16 for me.
I will flash Salik to 21 just in case.
Okay. So as you guys look throughout this, you see there's the lever. You notice that there is it definitely again feels like a weird trap. You don't know what's going on. Salik with a 21 with help. You see that there is some kind of like what's the word for it? Seam on the ground.
Sleek, you can
That
warn us about
seems
this.
to go the length of it.
The length of it. Okay. So Salik will, probably with Mage Hand still active, will have it stop in front of Toxic in a halting gesture, like,
Toxic
I
hasn't
knew it!
moved.
I knew it! There are traps! Yeah, you see? Right there. It's just a tiniest little seam going all throughout the chamber.
Leading to what, Sleek?
The other end of the hallway. The entire hallway is trapped. I just know it.
Well, if the entire hallway is trapped, I'm afraid that I can't disable hallway.
All right. To clarify, I mean the floor is booby trapped, and quite possibly the door.
All right. I guess little ones hold on just in case, and I, the wall is safe though.
Would I have seen anything on the walls with that perception?
You do not see anything on the wall.
Spider climb.
Spider horse, spider horse.
And I will begin making my way across with the little ones, hopefully being aware of their surroundings.
I got tight.
Okay. Would you please move your token to where you would be looking for? I'm assuming you're going to be on the wall.
Yeah, I'm on the western
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, that's fair. As you get there, the skull above the doorway, its lower jaw cracks open, and there is a sand, like an hourglass, that is inside of it that starts counting down. 1, 2,
That's counting up.
3.
Counting up.
Sorry.
We have unlimited time.
10,
I
Would Salik be able to see
throw
this from where he is?
9,
the goblin at the
8,
lever.
7,
GM.
6. Yeah, I heard.
Okay.
So, strength check?
Goblin, are you resisting?
No.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that matters.
Kobe.
My
Kobe for accuracy, yeet for distance. 18. Nice. So you Kobe the crap out of Boblin right at the lever. As the hourglass seems to get about halfway down its halfway through its sand. Boblin,
Goblin.
I want to say in acrobatics or athletics to like twist in the air, and what are you doing?
Boblin's gonna spin through the air like a spiraled pigskin as he shoots toward the lever and is gonna attempt to grab it and pull, assuming it's in an up position.
Yeah, it is in an up position.
Yeah, so Boblin's gonna spiral and grab the lever.
Okay.
And while this is happening, Salik will sort of, like bring the doctor over and say, "No, I don't know if this will work, but use Mage Hand to cover the eyes of the skull." And Legal will use like his mage hand to cover the left eye of the skull.
Oh,
Okay.
Boblin. Okay, so with the
Boblin.
combination of an 18 strength and an 8 acrobatics, Boblin, you hit that lever. You hit it right where it needs to be, and you like scramble and grab it as it twists down. Then you hit the other end, let go as you feel jostled, as the floor buckles beneath it, as the trap door on the floor swings open, and you fall into a pit. I need
Touchdown!
a dexterity save from you.
Featherfall on
Did he
Boblin.
hit the lever, or did he not hit the lever?
He hit the lever. He pulled the lever down, and when it like hit the bottom and jostled again, that's when he let go.
Featherfall on the Boblin.
Okay. Still need the dexterity save.
He's not at the ground yet. What's he trying to save from?
There's spikes.
He falls harmlessly. It's Featherfall. He's this little feather.
I mean, it works. Yeah, that's how it goes. So, okay. Reading. So as Boblin deftly twists his body and is featherfalled to miss the spikes, Boblin, you would absolutely know and notice that these spikes seem to be slick with some kind of liquid, and you would rather not know what the hell just happened there. Would have happened if you got jabbed with one of those.
Help!
And as you were all like paying more close attention to Boblin and what was going on there, the hourglass finishes and the door clicks and goes down into the ground and opens. Into the next way. And that is where we will stop for the day.
I'm still in a pit.
We've got rope.
Fine.
We're all out of rope.
No, we're not.
How
Okay,
far down
good.
is he?
He is 20 feet deep.
Yeah, no, we got plenty of rope, dude. You're fine. Calm down.
Okay, good.
Wait, hold on. Is Boblin shorter than these spikes?
Yes.
Oh, the spikes.
The spikes are about 5 feet in length.
Yeah, so he's like about as tall as the spikes.
Well, I don't know how tall are goblins in 5e.
Yeah, that sounds like shrapnel.
Read
Sir,
it 3.5 feet. Boblin is
He is small.
3'7".
he's small. Yeah. Please don't be shattering those. That would hurt him more. Because they're
Perfect.
sharp
This is-
metal.
This is my time. This is my time to become the short person.
You're just jealous. You can't become. Don't take my dad.